My child, I see your heart. I know the burdens you carry, the sleepless nights, the quiet tears, the silent cries for help. I am your God, and today I come to you with a message that will ease your soul and restore your peace. You are not alone. Do you not know? I am the one who called the stars by name, yet I hold your life tenderly in my hands. I have seen every step you've taken, even when you thought no one cared. In your darkest moments, I have been your light, guiding you toward hope. Stop worrying, my child. The trials you face are not meant to break you, but to shape you. I am with you through every storm, shielding you, protecting you, and whispering words of love when the world grows silent. Trust in me, for I am the source of strength you seek and the refuge you long for. Stay with me until the end of this message, and you will hear truths that will transform your life. Let these words renew your spirit and inspire you to move forward with unshakable faith. If this message touches your heart, like this video and subscribe to Christian Philosophy Daily to receive more words of guidance and hope. Together, we will journey through this life anchored in my unfailing love. Stop worrying, my child. Trust in me. My beloved child, I see your heart weighed down with worry. I hear the silent whispers of your soul asking, what if and why me? But I, your God, call you to let go of this burden. Worry serves no purpose but to steal your peace. It blinds you to the blessings I have placed in your life and deafens you to my voice. Do you not remember my promise? Therefore do not worry about tomorrow, for tomorrow will worry about itself. Each day has enough trouble of its own. Matthew 6:34. My child, worrying will not solve the challenges you face, nor will it add a single hour to your life. Trust me, for I hold your days in my hands. When you walk through the storms of life, know this: I am with you. I am not distant or detached. I am beside you, guiding every step. Just as I provide for the birds of the air, so too will I provide for you. Look at them. They neither sow nor reap, yet I feed them. Are you not more valuable than they? Matthew 6:26. When you feel overwhelmed, take a moment and call my name. Whisper it if you must. In that simple act, you open the door for my peace to enter. Do you not feel it now, even as you listen to these words? My peace surpasses all understanding, guarding your heart and mind. It is my gift to you, freely given, but you must choose to receive it. I see the moments when you struggle to trust me fully. You lean on your own understanding, trying to control what is beyond your reach. But hear this: trust in the Lord with all your heart and lean not on your own understanding. In all your ways submit to him, and he will make your paths straight. Proverbs 3:5-6. My wisdom is greater than yours. My plans are far beyond what you can see. When you entrust your life to me, I will guide you on paths of righteousness for my name's sake. Children, remember the lilies of the field and how they grow. They do not labor or spin, yet even Solomon in all his splendor was not dressed like one of these. If I clothe the grass of the field, which is here today and tomorrow thrown into the fire, will I not much more clothe you? Matthew 6:28-30. Why do you doubt my provision? I know your needs even before you speak them. I know the cries you have not uttered and the fears you cannot name. Do you think I would ever abandon you? No. I am the good shepherd, and I lay down my life for my sheep. You are one of my flock, precious and irreplaceable. When the wolves of worry and doubt encircle you, I stand as your shield, your refuge, and your strength. Let this truth sink deeply into your heart. I am the Alpha and the Omega, the beginning and the end. I see the entirety of your life, and I have woven every moment into a tapestry of purpose. Even your pain, even your trials, these are not wasted. They are threads in the masterpiece I'm creating in you. So I say again, stop worrying. Instead, fix your eyes on me. Let your faith rise like a flame, consuming the shadows of fear. Do not let your heart be troubled, and do not be afraid. For I am your God, your refuge in the storm, and your unfailing light. Today, make a choice. Lay down your worries at my feet, leave them there. Let me carry them, for my shoulders are broad, and my heart is steadfast. As you surrender, you will feel my peace, a calm that no storm can shake. Trust in me, my child, and you will find rest for your soul. I am your refuge, trust in my protection. My beloved child, I am your refuge, your stronghold in times of trouble. Do you not know? Do you not feel it? When the storms rage and the winds howl around you, I am the unshakable fortress that guards your soul. Run to me, and I will shelter you. Lean on me, and I will strengthen you. For I am your God, and my love for you endures forever. In this life, trials will come. The enemy will prowl like a lion, seeking to devour you. 1 Peter 5:8. But fear not, for I have already overcome the world. John 16:33. I have placed my hedge of protection around you. No weapon formed against you shall prosper. Isaiah 54:17. When the arrows of doubt, fear, and temptation are aimed at your heart, I am your shield, deflecting every blow. Child, think of the mighty eagle soaring above the storm. Just as the eagle finds its strength in the wind, so too will you rise above your trials when you place your trust in me. My word declares, but those who hope in the Lord will renew their strength. They will soar on wings like eagles. They will run and not grow weary. They will walk and not be faint. Isaiah 40:31. Hold on to this promise, for it is yours. There will be moments when the weight of life feels unbearable. Friends may falter and loved ones may fail you, but I will never leave you. I am the good shepherd who lays down his life for his sheep. John 10:11. When the wolves of life close in, I stand between you and harm. When you wander, I call you back to me. And when you stumble, I carry you on my shoulders. Do you see how deeply I care for you? Yet, my child, I ask you to do one thing. Trust me. Lay aside your fear and believe that I am working all things for your good. Romans 8:28. Even when you cannot see the way forward, know that I am leading you. My light pierces the darkness, illuminating the path you must take. Follow me, and I will guide you to still waters and green pastures. Psalms 23:2. When the enemy whispers lies into your heart, reminding you of past failures or unworthiness, hear my voice instead. I call you beloved. I have redeemed you. I have called you by name, and you are mine. Isaiah 43:1. No one can snatch you from my hand. John 10:28. Rest in this truth, for it is unchanging. There is a battle raging in the unseen, but you are not defenseless. I have given you spiritual armor to stand firm. Ephesians 6:10-18. Wear the helmet of salvation to protect your mind. Hold the shield of faith to extinguish the fiery darts of the enemy. Take up the sword of my word, for it is your weapon against deception. Clothe yourself in my righteousness, and no harm will prevail against you. Now, pause for a moment and reflect. Have you been trying to fight life's battles on your own? Have you been running to things that cannot protect you, wealth, power, or approval from others? These things are fleeting, like sand slipping through your fingers. I am the rock on which you can stand, unshaken and eternal. Come to me, my child, rest in my arms and let me carry your burdens. In my refuge you will find peace, in my shadow you will find strength. When the storms come, do not fear. Speak my name and I will answer. Cry out to me and I will deliver you. Let your heart be still, for I am God. I am your refuge, now and forever. Surrender your burdens. Let me carry them. My beloved child, why do you cling so tightly to the burdens that weigh you down? Do you not know that I, your God, am here to carry them for you? I see the struggles you face, the fears that keep you awake, and the doubts that steal your peace. Yet I remind you now, come to me, all who are weary and burdened, and I will give you rest. Matthew 11:28. I am your strength, your refuge, and the one who desires to lighten your load. You were not created to bear these burdens alone. When you hold on to them, they grow heavier, pulling you away from the joy and freedom I have prepared for you. My word assures you, cast all your anxiety on him because he cares for you. 1 Peter 5:7. Trust me with your worries, and I will replace them with peace. Hand over your fears, and I will fill you with courage. Give me your pain, and I will comfort your soul. Do you remember the Israelites wandering in the wilderness, burdened by doubt and fear? Even then, I provided for them. I sent manna from heaven to feed their bodies and my presence to guide their hearts. Exodus 16:4. In the same way, I am providing for you, even when you cannot see it. I know your needs before you speak them, and I am already at work to fulfill them. Child, surrender is not a sign of weakness. It is an act of trust. When you lay your burdens at my feet, you open your heart to my provision. I am the vine, and you are the branches. Apart from me, you can do nothing, but in me, you will bear much fruit. John 15:5. Let go of what you cannot control and allow me to work in your life. I understand that surrender can be difficult. You fear what might happen if you release your grip on the things you hold dear. But hear this, my plans for you are good. For I know the plans I have for you, declares the Lord. Plans to prosper you and not to harm you. Plans to give you hope and a future. Jeremiah 29:11. Trust in my wisdom, for I see the path ahead clearly, even when it is hidden from your view. There are moments when you feel as though no one understands your pain. You carry silent burdens, hidden even from those closest to you. But I know your heart. I see every tear and hear every unspoken word. The Lord is close to the brokenhearted and saves those who are crushed in spirit. Psalm 34:18. You are never alone, for I am always with you, even in your darkest hour. Let us pause here. Reflect on what you are holding on to. Is it fear of the future? Guilt from the past? What is the weight of expectations placed upon you? Name these burdens and place them in my hands. As you do, feel the heaviness lifting. This is my promise to you. Do not be anxious about anything, but in every situation, by prayer and petition, with thanksgiving, present your requests to God. Philippians 4:6. When you trust me with your burdens, I will guard your heart and mind with peace that surpasses all understanding. Child, let me carry what you cannot. Lay your worries at my feet every morning and leave them there. Do not pick them back up. Walk forward with confidence, knowing that I am working all things for your good. Romans 8:28. Rest in the assurance that I am your God, and I will never fail you. Today, choose to surrender. Release the weight you have carried for so long and step into the freedom of my love. In my arms, you will find rest for your soul and strength for your journey. Trust me, for I am with you, now and always. The strength found in trials, my purpose for your pain. My child, I see the trials you endure, and I know the pain you carry. You wonder why these hardships come, why life feels heavy, and why answers seem distant. But listen closely, for I, your God, do not waste the challenges you face. Every trial has a purpose. Every pain carries meaning. I am shaping you through these moments, strengthening your soul and drawing you closer to me. Do you remember my servant Job? He lost all that he held dear, his wealth, his health, and even the trust of those around him. Yet in his suffering, Job remained faithful. When his cries rose to me, I heard him. When he doubted, I understood. And in the end, I restored to him more than he had lost. Job 42:10. Child, if I was faithful to Job, will I not also be faithful to you? Consider the words I spoke through James. Consider it pure joy, my brothers and sisters, whenever you face trials of many kinds, because you know that the testing of your faith produces perseverance. James 1:2-3. Your pain is not without purpose. It is a fire that refines, purifying your heart and strengthening your spirit. Through this fire, I am molding you into the person I created you to be. When trials come, it is natural to feel fear, but fear is not from me. For God has not given us a spirit of fear, but of power, love, and a sound mind. 2 Timothy 1:7. My child, replace fear with trust. Replace doubt with faith. Even in your darkest moments, know that I am with you. I walk beside you, holding your hand, and when you can no longer stand, I carry you. You may not understand my plan now, but trust that it is good. For my thoughts are not your thoughts, neither are your ways my ways, declares the Lord. As the heavens are higher than the earth, so are my ways higher than your ways, and my thoughts than your thoughts. Isaiah 55:8-9. Believe this, for I am working all things for your good, even when the road ahead seems unclear. Romans 8:28. Child, do not let your pain turn into bitterness. Bitterness is a chain that binds the heart, keeping you from the freedom I offer. Instead, let your pain lead you to my arms. Pour out your heart to me, for I am your refuge. My word assures you, the Lord is close to the brokenhearted and saves those who are crushed in spirit. Psalm 34:18. You are never alone in your suffering. Think of gold. Before it shines brightly, it must first endure the heat of the fire. Your trials are like that fire, not meant to destroy you, but to refine you. I see the treasure within you, and I am drawing it out. Trust in my process, for I am faithful to complete the good work I began in you. Philippians 1:6. Do you remember the story of Joseph? Betrayed by his brothers, sold into slavery, and imprisoned for a crime he did not commit? Joseph could have given up, yet he trusted in me. And through his pain, I elevated him to a place of great influence, using him to save many lives. Genesis 50:20. My child, the same is true for you. Your trials today are preparing you for a future filled with purpose and promise. So I say to you, do not give up. Do not let despair win. Fix your eyes on me and find strength in my presence. When the waves threaten to overwhelm you, know that I am the one who calms the storm. When the path seems steep, remember that I am your guide. And when hope feels far away, trust that my love will carry you through. Child, hold on. Your pain is temporary, but my glory in you will last forever. I am with you always, shaping you, loving you, and preparing you for greater things. Trust in me, and you will see that even in your trials, I am your God, your refuge, and your strength. Find me in the quiet moments, my presence in your life. My beloved child, in the noise of the world, you often search for answers, clarity, and comfort, yet your heart feels restless. You seek direction, but find only distractions. I invite you now to pause, to breathe, and to meet me in the stillness. I am not far from you. I am as near as your next breath, present in every quiet moment of your life. Do you remember my words? Be still and know that I am God. Psalm 46:10. In the stillness you will find me. I am not confined to grand displays or dramatic signs. I am the gentle whisper after the storm. 1 Kings 19:12. I am the soft light of dawn, the warmth of the sun on your face, and the peace that floods your heart when you turn to me. Child, the busyness of your life can cloud your spirit. You rush from one task to another, consumed by schedules and obligations, yet your soul longs for rest. I remind you now, come to me, all who are weary and burdened, and I will give you rest. Matthew 11:28. Lay aside the weight of the world for a moment, and let my presence renew you. I created the Sabbath not as a rule, but as a gift, a time to step away from the chaos and reconnect with me. When was the last time you truly rested, not just your body, but your soul? When was the last time you set aside a moment to simply be with me? Rest is holy, for it restores not only your strength, but also your faith. When you find me in the quiet, you will also hear my voice more clearly. My word is alive and active, sharper than any two-edged sword. Hebrews 4:12. It speaks to your heart, guiding you in truth and wisdom. Open your Bible, my child, and you will find me there. The words you read are not ancient and distant. They are alive and meant for you today. They are my promises, written for your journey. Do you not see? I am in the laughter of your family, the beauty of nature, and the moments when you feel an unexplainable peace. Every day, I leave traces of my love for you, like footprints in the sand, leading you closer to me. You do not have to search far to find me, for I am woven into the fabric of your life. But you must make space for me. Clear the clutter from your mind, silence the doubts, and let my peace fill the empty places. Do not conform to the pattern of this world, but be transformed by the renewing of your mind. Romans 12:2. This transformation begins when you choose to prioritize my presence over the distractions of the world. Child, let me show you how much I care for you. When you cry out to me, I listen. When you pour out your heart, I hold it tenderly. In those moments when you feel lost or forgotten, remember this: I will never leave you nor forsake you. Deuteronomy 31:6. You are mine, and I delight in every moment you spend with me. Pause now. Feel the stillness. Let it wrap around you like a warm embrace. Close your eyes and whisper my name. I am here. I am always here, waiting for you to turn to me. The world will keep spinning, and the noise will continue, But in my presence there is a peace that cannot be shaken. So I ask you, will you meet me in the quiet today? Will you set aside time to rest your soul and listen for my voice? I am ready to speak, to guide, and to fill your heart with my love. Trust in me, my child, and you will find a joy that surpasses all understanding. For I am your God, always with you, in the stillness and forevermore. Your worth in my eyes. Stop doubting, you are loved. My precious child, I see the doubts that creep into your heart. You wonder if you are enough, if you are truly loved, if your life matters. Let me assure you, you are infinitely valuable in my eyes. Before you were formed in your mother's womb, I knew you. I created you with purpose and intention. Jeremiah 1:5. You are not a mistake. You are my masterpiece. The world may try to define your worth by what you achieve, how you look, or how others perceive you. But I do not see as the world sees. I do not measure your value by fleeting standards. Instead, I look at your heart. The Lord does not look at the things people look at. People look at the outward appearance, but the Lord looks at the heart. 1 Samuel 6:7. Child, you are fearfully and wonderfully made. Psalm 39:14. There is no one like you. Your uniqueness is not a flaw. It is a reflection of my creativity. Every part of you, from your laughter to your tears, was lovingly crafted by my hand. Even your imperfections do not diminish your value. They are part of the beautiful story I am writing in your life. When the voice of doubt tells you that you are unworthy, remember this: I loved you so much that I gave my only son for you. John 3:16. Through his sacrifice, you are redeemed. Through his resurrection, you are made new. You are not defined by your past mistakes or failures. In my eyes, you are forgiven and free. Do you feel the weight of guilt and shame? Lay it down, for it is not yours to carry. Therefore, there is now no condemnation for those who are in Christ Jesus. Romans 8:1. I have washed you clean, and my grace is sufficient for you. You do not need to earn my love. It is freely given. Stop striving, my child, and simply rest in my arms. The enemy will try to convince you that you are not enough. He will whisper lies into your heart, feeding your insecurities. But I am the truth, and my truth will set you free. John 8:32. Hold fast to my word, for it is your weapon against the enemy's lies. When you feel unworthy, declare my promises over your life. I am chosen. I am loved. I am a child of God. Remember the parable of the lost sheep. Though 99 were safe, the shepherd left them to search for the one who was lost. That is how much I value you. When you wander, I seek you. When you fall, I lift you up. You are not forgotten. You are deeply loved. Child, your worth does not come from what you do, but from who you are in me. You are my beloved. Even in your weakest moments, my power is made perfect in your weakness. 2 Corinthians 12:9. Do not fear your shortcomings, for I am your strength. Do not doubt your value, for I have called you by name, and you are mine. Isaiah 43:1. Pause now and reflect on this truth. You are loved beyond measure. Close your eyes and let my love wash over you. Feel the weight of doubt lifting, replaced by the warmth of my embrace. You are not defined by the voices around you or the circumstances you face. You are defined by my love, a love that is unchanging and eternal. Today, walk in the confidence of who you are in me. Hold your head high, not because of what you've accomplished, but because of who you belong to. You are a child of the King. My love for you is steadfast, and my plans for you are good. Trust in this truth, my child, and let it guide you every step of the way. You are loved, you are cherished, and you are mine forever. The power of trusting my plans. Let me lead you. My beloved child, I see the paths you walk and the decisions that weigh on your heart. At times, the road before you seems uncertain, and you question which way to turn. You wonder if you are making the right choices, or if the struggles you face will ever end. Today, I ask you to trust in my plans, for they are good. For I know the plans I have for you, declares the Lord. Plans to prosper you and not to harm you. Plans to give you hope in a future. Jeremiah 29:11. I do not lead you into confusion. I am the light to your path and the lamp to your feet. Psalm 119:105. When the way seems dark, look to me. Trust that I am guiding you, even when you cannot see the full picture. Faith does not require that you understand everything. It requires that you believe in me, the one who holds your future. Do you remember Abraham? I called him to leave everything familiar, to journey to a land I had promised but not yet revealed. He obeyed, not knowing where he was going, but trusting the one who called him. Hebrews 11 verse 8. Like Abraham, I call you to take steps of faith, to trust in my guidance, even when the destination is unclear. My child, I see what you cannot. I hold the beginning and the end, the Alpha and the Omega, and every step in between. There will be moments when my plans differ from yours. You may feel disappointment or frustration, wondering why I have closed certain doors. But trust me, for my ways are higher than your ways, and my thoughts are higher than your thoughts. Isaiah 55, 8-9. The door that closes today may be the protection you need, or the preparation for something greater tomorrow. What you see as a delay, I see as perfect timing. Child, surrender your desire for control. Let go of the need to plan every detail of your life and allow me to lead you. Trust in the Lord with all your heart and lean not on your own understanding. In all your ways submit to Him, and He will make your path straight. Proverbs 3, 5-6. When you release control, you make room for my divine wisdom to work in your life. When you trust in me, you invite peace into your heart. Think of a gardener planting seeds. Each seed is buried beneath the soil, hidden from sight. It must endure darkness and time before it grows into something beautiful. My plans for you are like seeds. They are planted with purpose, but they require patience and faith to flourish. Do not dig up in doubt what I have planted in faith. Trust that I am working, even in the unseen. Child, I know that waiting is hard. You long for immediate answers and quick resolutions. But I ask you to wait with hope, for those who wait on the Lord will renew their strength. They will soar on wings like eagles. They will run and not grow weary. They will walk and not be faint. Isaiah 40:31. In the waiting, I am strengthening you. In the waiting, I am preparing you for what is to come. Pause for a moment and reflect. What plans have you been holding tightly to? What worries about the future weigh on your heart? Surrender them to me. Speak them aloud if you must, and place them in my hands. As you do, feel the peace that surpasses all understanding fill your soul. Philippians 4:7. My child, I am working all things for your good. Trust in my timing, for I do not make mistakes. Walk forward with confidence, knowing that I am leading you. Even when the path seems uncertain, my presence is your assurance. I am the Good Shepherd, guiding you to green pastures and still waters. Psalm 23:2. Trust me, for my plans are filled with hope, purpose, and love. You are never alone, and I will lead you every step of the way. You are never alone, my promise to you. My beloved child, as this message comes to a close, I want you to carry this truth deeply in your heart. You are never alone. No matter the storms you face, no matter the doubts that whisper in the shadows, I am with you. From the rising of the sun to its setting, my presence surrounds you. I am your God, unchanging and steadfast, and my love for you endures forever. When the world feels overwhelming and the weight of life presses down, remember my promise. Never will I leave you. Never will I forsake you. Hebrews 13:5. These are not mere words, but a covenant I have made with you. You are mine, and I delight in walking this journey of life with you. Child, do not fear tomorrow, for I am already there. I have gone ahead of you, preparing the way. Lean on me in your moments of uncertainty. Trust me when the path seems unclear. Hold tightly to my hand, for I will guide you through every valley and lead you to green pastures. Psalm 23:4-6. Today, as you step forward, let my words be a lamp to your feet and a light to your path. Psalm 105. Walk in peace, knowing that you are loved beyond measure. I am with you now and always. My love never fails.